of the ones that you would buy at the chemist store at the supermarket. Of that kind, anyway. I don't know about other ones. I don't know about the other ones, but of that one. So if it's one that you can think...
I think I'm able to get it. Or I will be able to get it, like, just with the open counter.
Yeah. So specifically for a severe hive reaction that isn't causing throat swelling, because throat swelling is anaphylaxis, that's a different thing. Anaphylaxis, straight to A&E. No two ways about it. You go to emergency.
I mean, yes, that is just I know that. Because I've never had it, but I'm glad I've never had it.
Yeah, but for the
I was close to it, but
for the hives without the throat swelling, 4 of those. If 4 of those doesn't work, then you still need to go to A&E, even if it hasn't progressed to anaphylaxis, because you need an injection at that point. Because they can give you an injection of antihistamine as well, and the injection's a lot stronger than what you can have in tablet form, because it's there's a lot of drugs that we can have safely as an injection that we can't have safely as a tablet at a certain dosage.
Yes,
but but just for the record, loratadine specifically, you can take up to 4 of the over-the-counter dosage if it's for hives. That's fine.
Yeah, I might actually have to see if my normal meds actually has it. Because
it might be
because this one actually has hay fever, and I do have some hay fever meds, but I don't know which. So I'm just gonna check if it's the same or not.
So double check, because if it's the same, then you know you've got one hand.
Yeah. I do have hay fever stuff.
I know that one because I've specifically been told to take that many before when I've had a bad reaction to something. So that's why I know that's a safe thing to do. It's very much one of those things where I wouldn't recommend it, with the exception of you are having a really bad reaction where you are swelling up but haven't reached the anaphylaxis, need to go to A&E stage. Because it's one of those things where we shouldn't take more than the dose, like most of the time, of any drug. We should stick to what is in the packet.
Or what the doctor describes.
Yeah, exactly. But I know from a doctor that that's a safe dosage for a one-off. It's not something you should have every day at that dose, unless it's been prescribed by a doctor. But for a one-off to treat an emergency like that, it's fine.
That makes sense.
And it's quicker to do that, and then if you need to say to a doctor, right, this is what I've done so far, than it is to wait. As daft as it sounds, it's just safer.
Just a random question, because I think I have handled wrong in the past. So swelling of the tongue isn't anaphylactic yet, but what should you do at that point? Wait or go to the emergency room?
Go to the emergency room if you're at the swelling of the tongue point. That is like very, very close to anaphylaxis. Anaphylaxis is swelling of the tongue and throat, but it takes very little for it to go from one to both.
I mean, I was fine afterwards.
I'm sure, because you're here, but I'm just saying that generally speaking, that's what you're supposed to do. You're probably fine if you take medication for allergies anyway. That might be that you've just about had enough in your system. Or it could be that you'd stopped being exposed to the allergen.
I mean, it was also an accident of me getting because at that point I worked in like a pet clinic, and it was an accident of a medication getting into my eye.
Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, to be fair, when that happens, you're supposed to go to A&E anyway. Just saying. Any animal medication is a different dose
than this
crossover drug.
But also, well, I'm just saying, it was not actually my eye. I think it was on my. I don't know exactly, but I think we did like check stuff, and I think that we did just to be safe, like cleanse my eyes, if that makes sense. But
yeah, I mean, like I say, you're still here, so you clearly got away with it. But generally speaking,
I know it is like afterwards I'm like, that was not smart, but
happens. We're all not
Thanks,
smart in an
Lord.
emergency. That's why we
No,
have these
Cass.
conversations when we're not in an emergency.
No, Cass, just because Lord's here doesn't mean you can ask to jump off a cliff. No.
I mean, if you wear properly rigged and properly supervised bungee jumping gear, then yeah, sure.
Alright, Lord's redeemed be a good girl, so let's try it. What have I done? I've done the friend one today, so I can't do that one again.
You're a good DM. You check on for no one else. Yeah, sure.
I never actually ever thought of that one. That one never passed my mind. Ever. Not once. Not once did that one ever pass my mind.
I mean, I said bungee jumping. That's not a rope. That's a cord. That's a bouncy, stretchy cord. But even so, I don't. That's the only way I'm giving permission is if you do it safely supervised as bungee jumping.
or in a game.
Yeah, you can do it in the game. That's fine. You might have to grind again depending on the game.
I know.
to
Boot
get your
up.
character back.
Yeah, boot up survival, creative mode, Minecraft.
Yeah, fair.
I'll do it. That'll do it. Hang on.
But to be fair, in this case, with that animal medication, was also a safe for human medication. It wasn't the greatest medication because it was an antibiotic, but that's a small detail.
You can't see the faces I'm pulling, but let me tell you, I am pulling some faces as somebody who used to do
I know.
humans. So, couple of things, because people don't realize this, and you will know this because you've worked in a vet clinic, but for everybody. Most medications used for animals are also safe for humans. They're almost all crossover. Almost. There's some that aren't, but they're almost all crossover. However,
They're changing it. They are keeping it separate, generally speaking, because of problems of like
people
resistance
using
and
animal
such.
ones.
That as well. Yes.
But also the dosages are always very different. What the dosage for a cat or a dog or even a horse are going to be vastly different to what they are for a human, and will set very different levels for safety as well, because although they have a lot of similar pathways, because we're all mammals, they don't have the exact same processing in their bodies that we do in ours.
If you have a cat or a dog with the same size, so a small dog that is like 6 kilo, and a cat that's 6 kilo,
Yep,
they
different
don't need to.
dosages.
So for, I think, pain meds, generally speaking, the cat dosage is higher. And the funny thing is, a bunny has the same dosage as, like a small bunny has the same dosage as a larger cat.
I mean, this is the thing, like, our bodies process differently, their bodies process differently.
Mm-hmm.
So while it might be a drug that is human safe in the sense of, like, for example, asthma for cats is treated with the same drugs that you treat human asthma with. But the dosage of their inhaler is not the same as the dosage as my inhaler. And also the particulates are smaller because their lungs are teeny tiny. You know?
Oh, dear.
So if I was to use a cat's inhaler, it would have probably no effect on my asthma, but also because the particulates are finer, in order to get into a cat's lungs, it would go deeper into my lungs. Point is, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
And also, if you have dog medication, never get to give it to your cat, especially for flea medication.
Oh god, yeah, no, don't do that. You can make
Just
your
while we're on the
really
topic, because cats are a deadly like a lot of things that are used in standardized flea medication for dogs is deadly to cats. Like actually deadly. They will just foam from the mouth and everything.
Yep.
Please don't.
I like how when we get a bunch of neurodiverse people together, the conversation goes from makeups to animals to medication to animal medication.
It is a very logical way because makeup, allergic reaction. I had an allergic reaction in a vet, which was with animal medication.
Logical. Also, for the record, in the UK, flea medication for cats, fipronil is one of the most commonly provided ones.
Yes.
An awful lot of fleas in the UK are immune to fipronil now because we've been using it for so long.
Also, don't use that one on bunnies because bunnies are deadly allergic to fipronil.
That's a good point. So yeah, if you have aminals in the UK and you're treating them with fipronil, you need to double check that they are still safe because a lot of flea populations across the nation are now completely immune to fipronil.
I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but generally speaking, if you're noticing that the flea medication isn't working, go to your vets because they have medication that's not allowed to be on the free market.
Yes,
since it hasn't been used for long enough to be 100% safe. So it's still safe to use. That's not what I'm saying, but it needs to be in a certain amount of like 5 to 10 years in use, in like the prescriptions way. And like it's still free over the counter for by our vets, but it's just like it can only be bought by vets, like vet offices. And then at some point they can choose to become in a free market.
In the UK, you can buy it somewhere else as long as your vet does a prescription. But you do need a prescription to allow it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still benefit by like cheaper pricing from somewhere else, but you do have to get a prescription from your vet first.
Most centers have no problems at all.
The other thing is, if you are in the UK and you're struggling with affording care for an animal, but you don't want to give them up, the animal charities often have ways that they can help, or people they can refer you to who can help. Failing that, if you do find yourself in a position where you need to give up an animal, because it happens, and often through no fault of people's own, go to somewhere like Cats Protection and Dogs Protection, because they are no-kill. They will not put down an animal that is healthy. They will find it a new home. It'll take them a while sometimes, because they're very particular about getting a good home. That means that you know that that animal will at least be safe. Because you can't say that for all the shelters, unfortunately. But yeah, usually if you ask for support, they can refer you to somewhere to get some support temporarily. So like if you're just having a bit of a hard time financially and stuff like that, then temporarily a lot of them have, you know, local charities or local vets that do temporary free support and things like that.
Is it the dog?
Also, a lot of vets.
Rana, is it Dogs Trust?
I think so, yes.
Okay. You were talking about these things. I was posting the little links while you were talking.
Yeah. Thank you. But yes, so the other thing is that a lot of vets, if you are struggling financially, or you know there's something wrong with your animal that you want it checked out, but you're not able to afford a big vet bill, if you speak to the vets first, you do have to do this first because you need to get permission. But if you speak to them first and say, hi, I think there's something wrong with my animal, I'm on a fixed income, I can't afford to pay the fees up front, do you offer a payment plan? A lot of vets in the UK offer a payment plan. You have to ask them first, though. As long as you get permission first before you take the animal to them, because if they don't, they will know which vet in your area does. And most vets are decent enough, because they care about the animals just as much as we do, that if you say to them that you need a payment plan and they don't offer it, they will usually tell you who does.
And also, if you give them like like say that you have not always enough money, they can sometimes give a second option, which is not always the best option, but can be a cheaper option and still can get an animal to a point.
Yeah, there's often an option that's a better than no option. Also, they're very, very fair. They want... Hello, Mr. Hyde. Thank you for the resub. They want your animal to be safe and for you to be happy just as much as you do. They genuinely, most vets and most veterinary nurses as well, they're wanting to help. They really do, for the most part, care about the animals. So it's worth having that conversation if you're struggling, because it happens. Everybody goes through hard times, you know. So it's always worth having a conversation and saying, hi, you know, things are tough right now. I'm worried about my animal, but I can't afford a big bill. Can we negotiate a payment plan? And also, can you give me options so that I know, you know, most expensive but best option versus cheapest option?
Brenna.
Yep.
Panda, go take a second.
Okay, I shut up about that, yes.
It's alright.
I wasn't looking at the screen, so I didn't notice, so I'm glad you said.
No, I noticed. Okay.
So we should switch topic, or?
Yeah, we will do in a second.
Yeah,
I was just and it'll be right in a second. I need to go take a minute. You're on a break anyway, Brenna.
But I'm more saying, do we need to switch to specific topic?
Oh, well, I'll start the game off when they get back.
Okay.
So it's fine. I could see the governor. Boop to Brenna. Boop to Brenna.
Boop.
I booped. I booped at Chloe. Also, Chloe, I don't know if you heard me say earlier, because I realized that I hadn't got my mic set up properly again. But yeah, thank you for the sorting out the grabber situation. I would have just got one as soon as I, you know, had a car working again. But thank you. That's kind of you. Talking of which, it is a week today, and I still don't have a working car. There is no rush to do anything about it.
It's alright. It's like I was talking to Brenna about it earlier. Last week, remember I told you guys that last week I had the test drive for the new WAV?
Yep.
Test drive for new WAV.
Oh.
Brenna's not dropped, it's just out of the call.
It booped me out entirely. That was so weird.
But yeah, last week had test drive for the new WAV. It was wonderful, not a problem. Guy said you're going to need this. This is what they want you to have, but you can't have that because you need this, and this. Then they turned around and they put it through. The guy went, okay, cool, put it through. Yesterday I got the authorization for the grant. I was like, oh yay, cool. I can place the order. I was gonna wait for today because yesterday was hot as fuck and I couldn't concentrate. And then today I got a phone call from the people who make the car and go, oh, by the way, because it's now the beginning of a new quarter, the prices have now gone up by £200. So now I then have to wait for them to do the evaluation, send it back to the people to get the grant money.
Wow.
So it's all good.
Fun.
I mean, it will get sorted, but it's just another delay.
Yeah, it's just... But it's fine. It's all good, right?
Oh well.
Over to you too.
Yeah, me.
It's alright, because order the
You okay?
Mhm. I think so.
That's about right.
The joys of a stutter. Fucking wonderful. I was like, oh, you don't have a stutter. Because I control it very well. It's fine. Because I'm going to do something because Brenna told me to do something. Because I was being encouraged by Reed and Brenna to do stuff. Because obviously, we're going away next month. So the money from Twitch for this pay packet, for this pay, which doesn't have many days left now, will be saved up and gone towards that. Actually, because it's the first time we've actually officially been able to go away. So it'll be lovely. And then
It's only a month away.
I know, and then I'll be able to boot Blue in real life.
But
Oh dear.
it will.
I see, yeah, because what I need from Blue and Lord is a list of foods that they do and don't eat.
To be fair, we're not very picky eaters.
That's not what I asked, my love. My other half, if she finds out what your favorite foods is, if she doesn't know how to cook it, she'll find out how to cook it so she can cook it.
The problem with that is that we need to know ourselves what our favorite foods is.
Oh, that's okay then. Do you like bacon?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine then. We'll just tell the other half to put bacon and everything. She makes bacon turnovers and.
I think it's more like specifically like more like I don't know how they are called. Not the cucumbers, but the ones that look like the cucumbers.
Courgettes.
Those.
Sweetheart, I'm allergic to most vegetables.
Fair enough. It's more like specific things like that. And it's like we prefer not, but it's still fine if that makes sense.
No. I'm allergic to most vegetables. Squish has a massive sensory aversion to most of them as well. So the only people who actually eat vegetables are Tiny and other half. I nearly used her nickname then, and then I would have confused people. But I only use her nickname around people that I trust. And because I'm around you guys, I automatically went to, no.
I mean, to be fair, I think I found out all the names currently
1 sec.
of That's definitely gonna be weird when I visit.
It's gonna be good.
Well, it's definitely gonna be good, but it's just weird calling people by different names than I normally call them.
See, I still use a lot of Twitch names for people in person for friends that I see in real life because it's just easier than forgetting when we're on like if I'm on a stream. So I just stick with that. That's whatever, you know, like Wenshi. Obviously, I know Wenshi's real name. She's my bestie, but she gets called Wenshi most of the time. She calls me Panther or Brennan most of the time. It's just easier.
True. But I mean, also a specific situation where with my other half, or well, it's nowadays my other half. At that point, it wasn't. It's like it's gonna be strange to call someone Lord or Hell just in the open.
Yeah, I get that. That said, I do, but that's because I'm me. Like Docro and Faulkner Girl, which is his Lady Love's online name. I almost always call them that, even in person. I tend to use Faulkner Girl's real name more because I've spoken to her more in real life than I have online. Whereas Docro I speak to online all the time, so they get called Docro all the time. You know.
That's fair. I mean, for example, Lottie was also there, but that's also her nickname normally. So.
Yeah, it's more a case of I call like Squish's real name and stuff like that. And I was like, I tell them for the first time, like, who the fuck is that? Like, that's Squish. Oh shit.
I think indeed with Squish it was because of the the wish list you sent me, and I was like, wait, but I don't know this person. I want to push. I was like, oh wait, check.
The funny thing is though, is I call their nickname in that I use for them is Squish. So I call them that in real life. No one else can call them that. My dad tried it once and they ignored him. And I was like, oh, so I called them and they went, huh? Like, oh, that's funny.
If I called them that in real life, they'd respond because they're used to me calling it them.
Uh-huh. But there's a difference. My dad was trying to be a dick. Anyway. Anyway.
I mean, but yes, I would also not react if they are going to use it because they're trying to be a dick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can you get that?
Even if they would call my real name, if they want to be a dick, I'm just going to ignore them.
Yeah, I had to use your real names around my other half so she knew who you were. I told them, but the thing is, Tiny was like, who the fuck are they? It's like, it was like Lord of Blues. Just say that. I'm like, oh, God damn it. It's fine, because I need to figure out, I had to explain to the Tiny that you guys have got social batteries that may drain very quickly because you're in a new place and around new people and everything else. And he was like, so we're like me. I was like, yeah. So not day out, day out, day out, day out. And I said, no. So he's like, oh, thank God. when we're in the summer holidays, it's usually day out, day home, day home, day out, or day out, day home, day. It's like small. So big trip. Go to the park. Stay at home. Go to the river. Because we go to walks and stuff. Yeah, I know, he's told me. But anyway. It's all... It's what I don't understand, because you're... Like, where I am currently, the only reason I've got the fan on is because of the computer. But I don't understand... Like, I looked at the UV map for Europe, and I saw a lot of red. A lot of red. And last time I saw that much red, I was looking at the election voting map for the US.
I mean, to be fair, for yesterday and today, they actually caught like, well, like say, for like where I live, for like I think like 1/3 of the Netherlands, they're called like code orange. Like all the rest is code yellow, which actually means like all schools were like, or most of schools were also out already at like 12, just because of the heat and stuff.
Yeah, I kept Tiny.
But they actually call yeah.
So Tiny didn't go to school Monday or Tuesday.
Makes sense.
And Squish.
I mean, what I saw from the weather, you guys are gonna get this weather we currently have in like 1.5 weeks.
We've just got over it being stupid hot. I don't want more stupid hot.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
It keeps going peaking and it's like slightly going down and then
Yeah. Ew.
like it keeps peaking.
It's fine. Right.
Yeah.
Candia. Okay.
For next week we have like 19 degrees, which is great.
Peekaboo.
Oh wow.
Hello,
It
pretty
actually
girl.
yesterday
Mwah.
they said it was 33 today. It actually peaked again on 37, same as yesterday.
Oh, you took the.
That's why I was feeling so hot.
You looked adorable. You're
One
fine.
was in the front, one was in the back.
No, it's fine. Like I said, yeah. You trust me. Have you ever seen the original Pokemon series? Yeah, so you know that Misty, the reason Misty is because she's very much like, I won't take shit from anyone. So yeah. Right. Does everyone have everything they need? Does everyone have drinks? Does everyone have snacks? Does everyone have, I was about to say, does everyone have mental stability? Hang on a sec.
You know the answer to that one.
No.
What's mental stability?
Can I eat it?
Yay! I think I had it at one point. I think.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe not.
Brandon was like, no.
I love you, dude, but like, I know your history. No.
Called out.
I mean, I can say that I had it at one point somewhere.
In the back of my
Pretty
sock
sure.
drawer. In the back of my sock drawer.
I don't know if I had it before the age of 5, but I do know that by the age of 5 I'd already lost it.
I think I lost it in the back of my sock drawer somewhere. Right.
I mean, I can't prove I ever actually had any. I just know it had
It's
definitely
back
gone
in my
by that point.
miscellanea drawer.
it's in the back of my junk drawer somewhere. What's it doing in there? Oh.
Oh yeah, I need to change screens, don't I?
Collecting dust.
Everybody's in the right boxes.
Yay! Everyone's in the right holes. Everyone gets a sticker.
I do need to shrink blue a little bit though because you can't see that.
I'm kind of also out of frame here. Like, not fully, but like.
I will give you a sticker, okay? Just means you're gonna have to come visit.
But I want a sticker as well.
You're visiting soon, so I'll get you a sticker.
I have some stickers I can give you as well.
I mean, as far as I heard, if
I
I
have
give
stickers
tiny
too.
stickers, then everyone gets stickers.
If you give
Okay.
Tiny stickers, he'll pull the book apart and stick them to everything and anything, including you. There's a reason why his diabetes phone that monitors his sugar levels is covered in Paw Patrol stickers.
I mean,
That's
that's
fine.
right.
That's a lot of rain, Chloe. Like that's flash flood level of rain.
Right. I'm gonna go through the list of
It
incentives.
just means stay indoors and let the rain and the floods go bye-bye.
Boom. Did I do it right? I did. Woohoo! Right, my lovely bunch of chaotic gremlins, those of you that are in both chats. If anyone wishes to screw with the players and add things and so on and so forth, you can do so. For every sub, resub, gift sub, 5,500 bits adds tokens to the shed pool. Tokens let the lovely people in front of you add 1 to their dice roll per token. Yes, Panda.
This way, man.
Oh, you just
Just say it
I
has.
thought you were trying to get my attention.
Eric, I need your attention so badly.
And it also lets me back. The fuck. Also lets them use abilities and powers and stuff as well. For $10 in equivalent in bits, it lets players, you can give a player a reroll. That's box standard. It just lets them reroll the dice.
Will.
Reroll the uwu. Oh, fair enough. For $15 in equivalent in bits, you can make a what?
A D6, roll a D6.
Yeah. On a 1 to 3 it's a critical failure, and a 4 to 6 is a critical success. And a system like ours, which is a degrees of success system, it can be yay and oh no. For $20 the equivalent of you can have a non-hostile NPC. Non-hostile means neutral, friendly, cookie giver.
Cookies?
Yep, the type of person that would help you tie your shoes. For $25 of the equivalent bitch, you can have a hostile NPC. Hostile means obnoxious, aggressive, combative, the type of bitchy teenager you used to know at school that would make up rumors about you and you'd want to punch them in the throat. Just me?
I mean, I knew people like that.
Just checking.
I knew people like that.
For $30 equivalent bitch, you can apply an instant critical success use whenever they choose. That just means that whatever they roll, they'll automatically critically succeed, depending no matter what the DC is.
Really?
And for every 100, we're doing random in-game events. They'll either go very well or very badly. It all depends, because the random in-game event will be decided by chat. So, if you are watching this over on the tubes of the U, make sure you come and watch us live every Wednesday, 6 p.m. BST, GMT, whatever the fucking thing it is anymore. I don't fucking know. So 9 p.m. is a solid 3-hour session. Whether you can catch it over on Twitch.
I know for all us Americans, it'll start at either 12 or 1 o'clock, and then it'll end roughly around 3.
Yes. And then, if you want to watch it live, you can go to twitch.tv/darkhobson or twitch.tv/ellabrenner, which is this person here.
Yes.
This one.
Yes, you can. You can.
This one.
You can. You can come and hang
This
out with
one.
us, and you can stop trying to tickle me. I not be tickled.
If I reach hard enough, I can reach through and take the brain cell back.
Nope. Mine.
They slapped me.
Mine.
Rude. They slapped me.
I mean, they are allowed to.
Going over here now.
You're running towards me, my dear, according to according
Not
to
on my
Discord.
screen, I'm not.
No. Right.
On my screen, I'm running away. But for the sake of your screen, there we go.
Now you're running to now you're running away from me on Discord, but you're running towards me on the overlay.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I do it down. There we go. Can't get me. Can't see me. I'm not here. Get off my pigtails.
Ah! Stop it! Don't slap
I
me.
bite.
Rude. You noticed.
I bite. I do bite. I'm sharp. My teeth are sharp. I will sharp teeth you. Yeah, you want me to bite your finger?
Don't give me that
know where
look.
it's been.
Don't give me that look. I felt the eye roll.
Biting your finger? I don't know where it's been.
I felt
Well,
the
you know
eye
where it's
roll.
been.
I've washed my hands. Thank you very much.
I should think so too.
So it's my right hand. You've got nothing. I'm just... Anyway.
You touch things with your hands. That's what people do. It doesn't matter which person and which hands and
Stroking my fan. Blue does not look impressed.
you can't see the face I'm pulling, but you know what it is.
Oh, I can feel it. Right, my
Sibling power.
right, Brenner, are you ready?
Yes.
Blue, are you ready?
Yes.
Do you need a bucket?
Just for the record, for the people watching, they're my sibling. They get away with a lot because they're a younger sibling. So I let them get to bite you. I let them get away with a lot, but there are limits. There are limits. I'll bite you.
Let's move in the microphone.
I'm ready.
Sure you were.
You were definitely just moving the
Smooth.
microphone. Uh-huh.
Smooth recovery, though. I'll give you that.
Is it, Panda, you ready?
Yeah, I'm plugging up the phone.
Oh, that's fine. I had Mountain Dew earlier.
That explains everything.
We're gonna make this comment, and we're gonna make this comment, and then I made this comment.
I had Mountain Dew. It was in the fridge. It was cold. Anyway,
I should grab one. Well, not the Mountain Dew, but I should grab one at first break. Yes.
all right. For those of you who weren't here last week, the party, our students found themselves in 1599. Not great. The school was being built. Everything was weird. It's confusing. They had temporary staircases that were being held up by a bamboo scaffolding. They bumped into the dad from Casper as they were trying to search for something or someone down an entire hallway of rooms. Does anyone remember what you were looking for?
The sweeps.
They were looking for their teacher.
Wait, no? Weren't we looking for the other teacher?
Yeah, we were looking for Miss Sweeps.
No, not
I mean, yes,
Miss
we were
Sweeps,
we were searching for that one teacher that we scared away, but I think we
Okay.
found him, so we could find Miss Sweep.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's been a little while, and you haven't. There's the fact that you haven't actually realised that Saf is missing is rather amusing to me.
What?
And Safto goes and do their own thing.
None of you have realised that Saf is missing.
Saf went to go do their own things.
That's fine. So, you are down a long corridor, opening one room after the other. You opened a tsunami room and made yourselves all wet. Does anyone remember where we ended? Does anyone remember where we ended it? I know Brenna does, because Brenna takes notes.
I think we're in a cleaning cupboard, weren't we?
We got Professor James Harvey, the paranormal psychologist, back. The one that we'd scared away. We managed to get him back. And he claimed that Lottie's Willow Sweep's entire family was involved in the incident. We don't know anything about that yet. And then we also had a visit from Dwayne Dibley and his thermos.
So
Yeah.
we can do one of a few things. You can leave. We can say that you've left this corridor to go and search another part of the school, because there's pointless you being here, because you've already explored this part. You've spoken to the teacher, who is actually on my sheet. Go on.
I want to know what the incident is.
You can't know what the incident is
Why?
because you haven't investigated
Not
it
if
yet.
we're in. Well, and also if we're in one room, we have to go into the other rooms in order to find out what the incident is.
But also, James Harvey is from a different time. You're in 1599 currently, and James Harvey is from 1994.
Yeah, but that's why I'm concerned that we don't know what the incident was, because we would have. Well, surely we should have known growing up. That means it was hush-hushed, and I want to know why.
Yeah, the incident. Yes. So, would you like to have left this area and gone elsewhere? Or do you want to keep exploring where you are currently? Brenna?
Okay, I vote go elsewhere, but I want to see what the others say.
Blue?
I think we should go elsewhere indeed.
Panda? Panda's like, huh? I feel like Panda just got distracted by something in the kitchen.
Coffee, maybe?
I don't know what that is. I can't say. Too far away.
Batteries. I needed batteries for the controller.
Oh, did you right? Do you want to stay here or do you want to go exploring elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Cool. I am going to give you some options. You can go and explore the school's gardens. Notice I said gardens, plural. You can go and explore the combat grounds, again, plural. Or place that Panda's definitely gonna want to go and touch everything.
Well, now I want to go and do that.
Is there a place with aminals?
Yeah, you can go to the grounds where they keep all of the animals.
Are they magical animals, or are they dragonimals?
Dragonimals?
They're the animals for care for magical animals.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Panda's like, must touch the things. So, where do you want to go? Garden, zoo, or combat ground? Oh shit.
I'm letting the other two decide.
Brandana?
I'm torn between garden and animals because I think that Panda would enjoy animals and that would be nice and cute and lovely. And also, I kind of want to drag Blue to where the plants are, because the last time we saw Blue near plants, her character was having flying issues, weren't they? That was right back at the beginning.
Yes. I was gonna go hug the cactus, yes.
Yes.
So
I'm kind of torn between mischief for Panda or mischief for Blue.
yes, Panda.
Or we can all split up. That is an option.
No.
No. It's not an option,
No.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm not leaving. I'm not. We've already. Hang on. Okay. Because you've said that, I am going to lean into the thing Dark said earlier and look around and go, hang on. Where's... guys? Where's Saf?
Wait, what?
That's when to go do their own thing.
Like, I've just booped everybody to do a head count, you know? Literally,
No, not my
hand on
head.
Oh dear. You just sat there,
But there should have been more heads.
Could you imagine?
We already lost my sweeps.
Can you imagine Amethyst just sits there and goes, Hyper 1, Cookie 1, Smart 1. Where's the angsty one?
Where's my cousin?
Angsty.
Did she stay in the cafeteria area with the foods?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her to still be where the food is.
You just come back, they're still sat there eating. Where did you guys go? Oh, that'd be funny.
But I don't remember when I last saw her.
So we go walk back to cafeteria and then to zoo?
Oh, Blue's made the decision.
There we go then. That's the plan. We have a plan.
Because also, my character won't probably be funky with the plants because she doesn't have a special cookie currently.
We have a plan.
Also, I just realized something. I need to check my NPCs.
Wait, can we not ask the teacher that when we met up with him if there was another person with us? So we can actually pinpoint when we lost her, kinda.
Can we keep him a prisoner? Like, can we make him follow us around the school?
I will.
You're claimed. You're ours now. You will come with us wherever we go.
Yes, Panda.
Can I persuade him with my charm?
I mean, he's already gone. You guys pinned him and grabbed him, and then all of a sudden you had this existential crisis of one of your group is missing, and then you tried to figure out where you were going to go next. And then as you turn around, the only person that stood there still is Dwayne Dibley with his mop and bucket and thermos. Yes, Blue.
So who?
One of us is possessed by an owl. Who is it? Oh shit, it's me.
Who pinned that teacher to the wall?
Does anyone remember?
No.
I want to say it was Brenna.
I think it was Brenna. So can I check her hands and like her arms for any hairs that are not of any of us?
Oh God. Not creepy at all. Give
Sure
me
thing. I'll hold my hands up for you to do that.
Yeah, give me a brains roll, difficulty of 8.
Uh-oh.
What's gonna be 10?
I guess I hope I roll my highest roll that I can roll. Okay. I rolled a 5, but I have 3 adversity tokens, so I make it 8.
That's all the time. Well, you've got 1 in the pool because of Mr. Hyde's sub from earlier, but that's fine. Yeah. So when you look through Amethyst's hands, you just like get right up close, just like, where is it? It's around there somewhere.
I just have a
tweezers.
No.
Magnifying glass.
That, yes.
It's like it's just like the world's worst version of charades for a second there. Because neither of them was like, it could be this, could be this, could be this. Anyway, yeah. So you find one of the doctor's hairs. Or you find a hair on Amethyst's hand. You just don't know if there's doctors or not.
I mean, it stayed stuck to me despite the spell of my mother's, so it did well.
Very well. But yeah.
I mean, we also know if that spell is still intact after going through time and space.
It's still intact. The only thing is it still intact after you got tsunami'd? Because the tsunami made its way through your mother's spell.
I did get wet, though, because the tsunami was magical and was more powerful than the spell.
Could I,
Could you what?
Can I use to be like to Amethyst and to
Cassie?
Cassie? Be like,
well,
do you guys have a way to like search for a person? Because I can make a photo doll out of this hair. But I mean, we can follow the screams and find them that way, but I think we have maybe a better option.
Oh my God, straight for violence. Fair.
No.
I could break his fingers and follow the shout.
I could also just tickle him and follow the laughter.
Oh.
I mean,
Violent?
I don't know that empathy magic gets us very far, to be honest.
No.
So violent.
I mean, violence would require us to already know where he is, surely.
I mean, if we start tickling him and we just hear hysterical laughter from somewhere.
Do you have a tickling spell? Is that a thing you have in your... Because I don't.
No, but if I make a voodoo doll out of this hair, we can tickle the voodoo doll.
Oh, okay, yep. No, I'm fine with that.
You've also got to hope that the hair that you found on Amethyst's hand is that of the professor.
That's the last person I held, so it should be.
We're just gonna guess. Can I just grab my magical easy bake oven out of my bag and go make dough with the stuff that I have in my bag?
Right, I need to put classes.
To make another cookie foodie dough.
All right, you need to give me. Ooh, I'll say give me a charm roll.
Oh.
It's charm or brains. Depends on how you want to do it.
What the?
So for magical baking is charm or brains.
Oh. I'm gonna think very hard about it. While I'm doing it, I'm doing it all technical.
Okay, just give me a straightforward brains roll then, my love. And depending on how high you roll, depending on how well you do.
5.
5 on what die?
8. A D8.
So roughly just over midway. You make you make something. It don't look great. It's functional, but not pretty. And you have it in your hand. It looks like a gingerbread man made by someone who doesn't know what a gingerbread man looks like.
Fair enough. Can I tickle it?
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, is it alive?
The voodoo doll?
Yeah, the gingerbread man.
No, it looks like one. This isn't one. It's not going to ask where the muffin man is. No.
Okay.
It's not alive, not yet anyway, because that would be terrifying. Maybe if Blue rolled a little bit higher, I might would have sat there going, "Do you know the Muffin Man?"
Wait! I got an idea.
Uh-oh.
So, I am gonna pull something from a game. It's called Cookie Run Kingdom. Cookie Run Kingdom. They have the Soul Jam. I wanna make like since I'm in Magical Baking too. I wanna make like a little crust thingy and put some jam in there and like use Blue's Easy Bake Oven and
Oh my
put
god!
it in there and
you
then
want to bring the voodoo doll to life?
But why do we want to make the voodoo doll alive? We need to use it to fight the person to have him not run away anymore. If the voodoo doll is gonna run away from me, then we're having a different problem.
no, cause you just want the cookie in your hand and try not to break it.
We'll try to escape us.
What's the gain for having an alive voodoo doll? Because we can't tickle it or poke it with things if it's alive.
I mean, you're gonna make the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah.
So what's the benefit? Because the whole point of the voodoo doll was that we can tickle it and that would make the teacher giggle and we'd be able to track them down. So what's your thinking?
I thought it would be better if like if it was alive, then we could like do a tracker spell kind of thing and it can like go towards the teacher instead of like the Blue's plan.
So turn the voodoo doll into a living being, so you could use it to track things instead of torturing and tormenting the teacher.
Yes.
That's a fair reason.
Yes, we can try that.
Zayla does not look happy. Alright, give me a brains roll then, Panda. No difficulty level, just see how high you can roll.
No, I got 7
On an 8?
on my D8. Yeah.
It's fine. So what do you make? How do you make this little soul-like gem of yours out of jam and well wishes?
I'll ask the Zalia if I can use her Easy Bake Oven. Zalia. Is that Zalia? Yeah.
You can use it.
I'll just, okay. And so I'll put it in there, and then once it goes ding, I'll place it on the gingerbread man. Yeah.
How is it gonna walk when it doesn't look like a gingerbread man anymore?
I don't know, but give me a second.
It can crawl.
Give me a second, I'll figure it out. Oh my God, why did you bring me to life? This is weird. Why? Why did you do this?
Because
You can track things.
we need your help.
How? Why would I want to? I was looking at the like the makeshift hands. It's like, what does exist? What's going on? This is weird. I can't see properly. Where are my eyes? I don't have any eyes.
Can I grab googly eyes and put it on it?
Hang on a second.
No clue where they came from, but small detail.
Everybody's got a collection of googly eyes somewhere. Amethyst,
Yes.
do you want to say anything on them bringing this weird creature to life, which looks like a yeah, it looks like a 5-year-old's tried to. I mean, like I said, it's not well put together. It's functional, very functional, just not very pretty.
Can I use some empathy to just make it feel understood, please?
You want to use empathy to make it feel understood.
Because it was saying it was doing the whole why. So can I like just go over to it and just offer it my finger like the way you would offer somebody your hand and just be like, I know it's terrible. I'm so sorry you're going through this.
Give me a charm roll, please.
I don't have any charm.
Right, hang on.
Me having empathy magic makes no sense.
I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat with having charm for D4 and brains as a D8. And leaving to use it for magical baking.
I
mean, to be fair, I didn't know that I was going to go that way when I made the character, but that's a small detail.
No, same. Same. See, if I'd have picked, I would have picked the intelligence magic. But
yeah, fair.
We didn't pick. So.
I mean, I don't remember which one I actually had. What was it again? I have it somewhere. The blue. What was the blue?
Magic mentis, magic of the mind, logic, cool, calm, and collected, healing word, or healing magic, good leaders, in times of crisis, reason choices, bookish, scholars, scroll magic, and spoken magic.
And which one? Do you also have the college by it or by chance? I'm trying to find the correct channels. But I'm loose. Where is it? I don't know which.
Well, you were given a baking magic, weren't you? So.
Hang on.
Well, I'm currently slightly confused.
Neighbor had something dropped off to my house earlier, and he's just come to collect it. So you want to give it? What did you roll for your charm then, my dear?
2.
2.
I only have a D4 for charm.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I didn't put. That's why I didn't put a DC on it. If you don't get put a DC on, we let the dice explode. But
I was just saying though. If we'd have picked which school of magic we were skilled in, I would have picked the blue one, the intelligent one.
Well, there is a point in the game where after a certain number of sessions, instead of leveling up, you can switch some of your skills around.
I did think though, from the point of view of the character, that you picking the empathy side was funny, because my reasoning afterwards was like, maybe the choices that Amethyst has made, because they're all based on what her mother wants, and maybe the magic leaned in a different direction because that's who she really is.
It's almost like I have a plan.
I didn't say you didn't have a plan. I'm just saying I might have realized where you were going with it.
So, as you go up to it and go, yeah, it goes, looks, you goes, what do you know? As the googly eyes just sit there going, well, like one sticks up and one just kind of like starts to slide around to the bottom. What do you know?
I'm just gonna offer it my finger and be like, I know life is really hard and scary.
It licks you somehow.
That's fine. In licking me, it might have enough of a taste of me to notice something about my past and go, oh shit, maybe you do know something.
No, it just licks you.
Can I give it a head pat?
You can give me a charm roll as well.
Don't lick without consent.
They touched me first.
No, I offered my hand. I didn't touch them. I said I offered my finger to them.
Yeah, it's like
hand.
Fucking hell. Oh dear.
What do you want from a D4?
Yeah, you gotta touch. You gotta give it a head pat, and he's like, you start to because it's not fully. It's baked, but it's still got because it's a cookie. It's still slightly squishy, so its head starts to go. Ah, you're doing. So its head's now flat.
None of his head is flat. Can I put a head on top of it?
It's got googly
You put
eyes.
that on top of it. I really want it to respond by going, "Shit, I'm naked."
just like all of a sudden, it's like clothes. Oh, wait a second! I haven't got genitals. This is fine. Oh my god, I'm a Ken doll.
Icing?
Oh.
Can I grab some icing and like draw clothing on him?
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna draw genitals on it. I don't.
No.
I don't probably to give it genitals at this point, or to have a thing that doesn't have genitals. I'm not sure which is worse.
Just like, I see. I'm gonna let you play. You put clothes on it, and just literally just like ah.
And I do. For this, it's in the frost both sides.
Yeah, so you don't hospital gown it and leave one with their ass hanging out. Oh, wrong hole.
That's what she said?
If you're putting it in the wrong hole, she has to tell you something's wrong.
Why are you putting things in the wrong holes?
Anyway, we need to go for break because everyone needs to get drinks and everything else. Everyone needs to go to the bathrooms and everything else as well. And these guys need to figure out what the fuck's going on because everything they need to figure out what's going wrong with that dice. The dice don't like them. They're being mean.
Fine, it's just that I only had a 4 to start with. You can't expect a 4 to do a 4-sided dice to do better than a 2. Because literally it's average.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I didn't put DC on it. So if you rolled a 4, you could have rolled again. Oh well.
I mean, until now, I have only rolled a D4 and a D8, so.
I'm just going to tell my dice they're okay and that you're just being mean.
Alright. See you in a sec. Oop. Right, it's time for me to get up, get stretched, go to the bathroom, all those wonderful things. So while I'm on break, I'm playing 3 minutes around, so I know they suck. Please bear with. It lets me turn off pre-roll so I can arrow so anybody coming in doesn't have to worry about Twitch's forged pre-roll ads. So I'll see you all in a moment. I won't be long. I'm back. Rawr. Rawr. I'm the only one back, but I think Panda's still there. Ouch, shit. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Bam, 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 bam. That's Power Rangers trending. Oh. So I'm generally trying to figure out why Power Rangers is trending, and I can't see why. People are bitching for the sake of bitching. Good to know. They're making Kamen Rider. That's why they're bitching. Oh.
Bitching? Bitching? Who's bitching?
Oh, I was trying to figure out why Power Rangers was trending, and it's because they want to make they're making an adaptation of Kamen Rider, which is like in the same universe as Super Sentai. So Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, same universe. Like there's even like massive crossover events, and Super Sentai is what Power Rangers is based on. So it's fine.
You weren't alone. I was just very quiet.
The world's creepiest yet cutest ghost. You're never.
No, I can't take Casper's spot.
Is that why it says boop instead of boo?
Yep.
Creepy.
And instead of ooh, it's ooh.
No, that'd be blue.
It boops you instead of boo. So as you come around the corner, it goes, instead of going boo, it goes ah boop. But yeah, ooh, as you go around the corner. Ooh, ooh. It's fine. Brenna has a Ko-fi page. Ko-fi.com/Alabrenna. Hey, what? What? What?
You're supposed to be trying to get pennies for your holiday. Not helping me get pennies.
Too late. It's in the VOD now. It's in the VOD. It's on YouTube.
People on YouTube, people on Twitch, if you can hear my voice and you have the ability to do so without causing great harm to yourself, go to twitch.tv/darkwholesome and buy a sub, get some bits, just generally spoil Dark, because they're a very good bean, and normally when they get paid out, they use that money to help all the people around them and do nice things like give people games when they're feeling down and all kinds of lovely things. They're a very lovely bean. They don't always feel like they're a lovely bean, but they are a very lovely bean. And they're going to take their kids for their kids' very first stay away from home type holiday ever. Do nice things for them. But only if you can do so without harming yourself.
How the hell did Panda send me how the hell did Panda send me a reel from Instagram from halfway across the room?
From halfway across the room? No, I wasn't halfway across the room.
But I know you're stood now and it's just come through.
Oh.
I was confused.
I don't know. Internet issues?
But since we're at the midpoint, if anybody is interested in supporting the stream and the little production doohickey we've got going on, if you go to patreon.com/GM Nightmare Fuel, you can support us from as little as $1 plus tax, because it's an American fucking website. Instead of including in tax in their fucking prices, they add it on at the end. Sorry, it frustrates me. Every other country in the world adds tax into all of the prices, and so if something costs £1, it costs £1. Blue does not look impressed. The heat bad, my love. Well, you're muted, so we won't better hear you, my dear.
Meh. Yeah, so it's. I think it was already cooling down a little bit, but like, 37 is no fun anymore. I'm definitely very much done with the heat.
Well, first thing
I
is
just want to say
right.
that statement, 37 is no fun anymore, can apply to two things. It can apply to temperature at both ends of the scale, I might add, which is to say 37 Fahrenheit's no fun either. But it can also be applied to age.
I am not at age.
But everyone looks fine. Everyone doesn't look like they've aged at all.
Oh my god, I've got
cool
one.
down to like 25, so it's nice, but still.
I've got a line across my head.
To be fair, we're gonna have to finish on later, so.
There is a reason that I use an avatar. Like, the whole front section of my hair has gone grey. In a very short space of time.
Brandon's got a side parting today.
Yep. How do you know? I haven't shown you.
Yeah, turn around.
I hate when you do that.
I'm allowed in your house.
I know you are. It's that I'm just going to stand casually behind you thing that's doing my head in.
They let me in.
Of course they let you in. They've been told they're allowed to let you in.
But they're the ones that encourage me to do it. I mean, what?
That's because they're sassy shits. That's what that is.
Anyway. But yeah, Brennan
almost like if you create an energetic guardian for your home, they have some of your personality traits, and I'm sassy, so they're sassy.
But if anyone is interested in doing bits and pieces, because I am taking my family away for the first time in fucking ever, because we found a hotel and it has everything that we need for Tiny, so only the money I make this month will be going with us. So it ends on the payout ends this week, I think, for it to officially count for 15th. And then obviously after that one, the next one will be in August. And everyone's going to make me pay, yeah. And the next one after that will be after my birthday.
Basically, the next 3 you have to keep for different reasons. There's the kids' reason. There's you've got guests coming in August, so you need to keep it for that reason. And then there's birthdays and anniversaries have all happened in the same week and a half, so, you know.
I won't be able to stream as much in August either.
You're just going to take the money that you deserve.
That was really aggressive.
Yes, because it is you.
I
And you
mean,
tend to not do that at all.
no, I don't.
No, and you should.
It's fine because no one has any money, so everyone can keep it to themselves. It's fine.
The thing is, though, every other person on Twitch who makes anything from Twitch has the money. You use yours all of the time to do nice things for other people.
Yes.
So we're your friends. We care about you very greatly. We're all telling you that the next 3 times you keep that money for you and your family, because you also all, as a family, deserve nice things.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you won't have any problem with keeping it for the kids. That part you'll be fine with. The bit you're struggling with is the idea of doing nice thing for you. So how about I put it this way. Keep 4 kids, but also Dark's allowed an ice cream at the holiday beach. Do you think your brain can handle that level?
No.
Mostly 4 kids, but Dark is allowed an ice cream on the beach.
Dark. There's a reason why we keep buying you stuff, because you don't buy it yourself. Because you think you are not worth the stuff. That's why we keep buying it, because we think you are worth the stuff.
I won't tell people I actually just deleted stuff from throwing that in their case.
Really? You did what now?
It was mainly dice and stuff. You know, when I realized I doubled up on some of the dice. I've got 2 bullet dice, so I got rid of one of them. I realized so I got rid of some of the dice because technically the ones that I had on there, they might look nice, but then the closer inspection, they're not that great. And I realized I had a red version of the One Ring and a green version, so I got rid of one of those.
I mean, it's not that you were like, no, I deserve it. It was just like, they are not as great as I thought they were.
No, there was a set of bullet dice. There's a set of bullet dice that actually comes in like a revolver thing, so you can spin it. And then there's a set that just came in a box, so I kept the one that was just a revolver.
That's fair.
It's more expensive,
so
but it comes
really
with spinning things.
And that's fine.
I mean, I've kept a load of things. I've shifted some things as well, because all this talk of supernatural makes me want to get the Hunter's core rule book for World of Darkness now.
You better don't remove stuff that you actually want.
I haven't removed anything. All my books are still on there.
That's good. I'm just saying.
Almost like we know what.
We know where you sleep, Dark.
That too.
No, we need to change that. We know where your bed sleeps.
My what? My bed sleeps. Oh, it's less threatening.
And where your house lives.
What the fuck? Look, here you go. Look, here, there, done, there. Okay, there, post there.
Good.
No, I removed things that were like doubled up. I'd accidentally doubled up on things. But
tidying up is fine.
And one thing that I've wanted for ages, but they don't sell it anymore, so I was like, oh shit. But that's fine.
Why do I have a feeling whenever my my luggage go open at your place, someone's not gonna be able to talk anymore?
Mean.
Why?
Because my other half has started doing stuff like that now as well, and she knows well she's doing it. And she took my brain to much earlier.
No, I think you are thinking of something different.
I think Blue meant more in terms of there'll be presents and your brain will shut off because you've got presents.
Oh fucking hell! Right.
Did you expect me to come and not have anything with me?
Well, yeah, but I never expect anything anyway. I don't mean that in like a bad way. You're coming to visit.
No, I'm saying it a different way. I know you always but like, do you expect it like, not like in a sense of you expecting something more, but like me personally, you could envision me. Could you envision me with me not having anything with me.
Well, no, it's one of those things where I know that some people come to the house, they always bring gifts and stuff to say thank you for staying. I understand that bit. But no, I never expect someone to open up a bag and go, this is for you, type of thing.
That's also not, it's fine.
Blue's like, you're not Blue's like, you don't understand the question, dickhead. Shut the fuck up.
My brain is just too warm to be able to explain it properly what I'm meaning.
I think there is an element of, you know me as a human being.
Basically,
That one, yes.
Being the kind of person who would rock up without wanting to spoil my friends.
Let's put it this way: anytime anyone went anywhere, or anytime anyone went away without me or my brother, I would never expect anything. How's that sound? But no, I was yes. But at the end of the day, yes, I'm expecting you to bring things. Yes. Am I expecting anything from me? No, I was expecting stuff for the kids because I was expecting you to give my children like sugar and shit and then run away.
I mean, also yes. I mean, there are also maybe some stickers.
Couldn't get his bedroom covered. I went down the wrong hole. Right.
You need to learn to be able to. You need to learn to find the correct hole, Dark.
I mean, I believe he's actually quite good at that.
Fair, but he is not able to find other hole that he's having trouble with when he's eating and such.
Oh yeah, no, the swallowing is the issue.
I had to bite my tongue.
I'm waiting for Chloe, if Chloe's still in chat, to be like, that's getting added to the Pong file. That's what usually happens.
All right, Amethyst, are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. Zazelia, are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. Cassie.
Change of topic, by the way.
Cassie, you ready?
I could also
please change the subject.
What's up, Blue?
No, that's nothing. Yeah.
We all know I struggle with gift giving and stuff. We all know this.
Yes, and that's also why we keep throwing stuff at you.
I give, I do not expect to receive. That sounded terrible.
Now I've got the image in my head of Blue and Lord turning up, opening their suitcase, picking out things to hand to everybody else, and then when it comes to Dark's present, literally launching it at you. like, you know, like in cartoons when somebody drops one present on you and then suddenly a whole load fall out of the sky, and you're just buried under a mountain of presents. That was the mental image I got.
In all honesty, it'll be me that'll be picking them up from the train station. So.
I mean, we have quite a lot of luggage that we can take with us.
I only have so much space. Okay, the back part of the van is empty, but that's not the point. It's gonna be looking bad enough as it is. I'm picking up my friends in a midnight blue van. Get in the van, Lord. Get in the van, Blue.
Wow.
Blue's like,
as long as you don't have the duct tape with you.
I'll leave it at home then.
I mean, you're allowed to have duct tape in your car because it can be very handy. But don't have it in your hand while you pick us up.
There's a part.
It's a very different fantasy.
There's a part of me that wants to take you with me now, just for sheer hell of it.
Also, don't have a bag where there's rope sticking out.
Fine. Ruin my fun. Anyway.
And also no tie wraps.
Oh, don't ever do tie wraps.
No, never. No, this is the worst thing ever. They cut off blood supply. Anyway, if everyone is ready.
Sorry, that was the BDSM safety brain kicked in there.
Right, you have the creature. You have the creature in your hands, Azalea.
Oh well.
I mean, if you want to ooh at it, if you want, it's fine.
Well, I tried empathy and that didn't work. Maybe an ooh will.
You flattened his head. You gave it clothes.
I did squish his brain. Well, does he have a brain? No, he doesn't have a brain. Does he have a brain?
No.
I don't know. You made it.
It's just that boop.
You made it, Blue.
I don't know what. I mean, I did, but then something else magical got added. I don't know how much it adds in that sense.
It's fine because the creature in your the thing in your hand now that that Cassie has given it this little soul gem, it has gained awareness, and so I've got clothes, I've got a hat, I've got a bit of a headache. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what a headache is. All I know is my head hurts. What do you?
Your head aches, so your head aches.
Yeah, see, smart. Right, what do you three want?
Well,
we want
you know the DNA part that you have.
Yeah.
We want you to find the original owner of it.
Okay. And
can you do that?
As long as you stop touching me.
Well, I mean, if I don't touch you currently, you're gonna fall to the ground because I'm holding you.
Well, put me down then.
But I still have to touch you while putting you down.
Brenna used to charge for that. Sorry, Brenna. I apologize.
No. To be fair, that goes like this. Now I'm going to wrap my hand around your throat, and you are going to get on your fucking knees.
Are you saying that to the
Oh, fuck it, why not? It'll be funny.
Give me a fight roll.
I mean,
fight roll.
I mean, empathy didn't work, so let's try the other end, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
That won't cat up. I'm not fucking surprised, kids. Oh, sorry, Callie.
No, that was Cass.
No, that wasn't. That's Callie pretending to be Cass.
Ah. I got an 8 out of a D8.
Roll again. Explode! Oh no. You've got the creature in your hand and now your dice is exploded. Ew.
I got another 2.
10. How do I do that? Cass, I've told you this. Your words are different, and I can tell because there's an energy shift. So it's fine. So, Zedalia, you see Amethyst grab the creature by the throat and get very dominatrixy. The creature just looks up and goes, okay.
Can I?
Now there's a puddle of icing on my hand.
Grody. Yes, Blue.
Probably Cecilia would have no clue how to react on this. She just like, here, cookie to Amethyst. Because she's just not sure what to do. She's like, here.
You imagine it's like,
oh, wait.
What?
No.
What?
I have a cookie in my hand that is alive, and I'm giving her a cookie that she's gonna eat.
Give me another fight.
I'm not gonna eat it in front of the alive one.
I was about to say, if you do, give me another fight roll. And be like, act like intimidation.
It's one thing doing the whole dumb thing, but I'm not that bad. Fucking hell.
I was just about to, I mean, to be fair, my character didn't think about it because she was like, what happened? Here, cookie.
just full on fucking, I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel.
I mean, I hope she's not flapping her hands because that would mean that the cookie is flying.
I think we've established at this point the cookie's on the floor. And so it's all good.
Yeah, probably.
I have a funny feeling.
The alive one is anyway.
I think the cookie on the floor is sitting on their knees with their hands up. It's like, I'm good.
So I'm just gonna look at the cookie on the floor and go, now do what you were told.
I wasn't given instructions and now I'm confused.
You were given instructions by Zizi. You were told to find the owner of the DNA that you were born with.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go then. Just trail of icing left as they're walking away.
It's easier for us to follow.
Yeah, it's not white, it's yellow. You made the cookie piss themselves.
As long as it works.
It's yellow icing.
But it's icing, so it's fine.
Yes.
Silly is a thing like, wait, I didn't use any yellow icing on it. Where did it come from?
It's fine. Red chat. You're woken up, cat. All right. If you guys want to follow the cookie, that's fine. It takes you back outside, back through the school grounds, and because you're so, are you all of you just laser focused on the cookie? Amethyst, are you laser focused? Zazalia?
I mean, it's a cookie, so yes.
Fair point.
It's fine. As the three of you are walking past everything else, you hear somebody sit there going, Jack's cookies! Jack's num num cookies! Jack's cookies! Anyone want a num num cookie? Num num cookie?
Okay, she's also interested in the cookie that is walking.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Go on, Panda.
I want to go up to the stall and buy like a bunch of the special cookies and also the regular cookies.
Does
I
anyone
want
look?
to know if Jack is alive or dead.
Isn't he a ghost?
Well,
Isn't that
He
what
is in
we
the
decided
future,
on?
but that doesn't mean he is now.
Oh, right.
Jack.
I have an idea.
Jack is alive.
That's what. Oh, that poor sweet innocent being.
And-
Oh.
This Jack
Okay.
is very much alive and has an actual stall. It's a very small stall and has multiple different types of cookies in them. But none of them, as far as you can tell, they just look like normal cookies. Jack just like, yeah, did you come into the school? I got to learn all sorts of bits and pieces about different like ingredients and stuff. And cookies won't actually be invented for another couple of 100 years. But still, these are wonderful things. Anyone want one? Want one? You with the pink hair and smells like cinnamon.
What? Yes, cookies, please. Yes.
Yes, cookies. You look like you'd like a special cookie.
Yes, please.
You want the special ones?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I cannot make those. I can only make normal cookies.
Okay. You want a Jack special num cookies? That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. I can give you these. There's no problem. But you never got them from me. We good?
Can I also just slightly poke him to be sure that she's slightly confused because of being ghost whenever she met this person, but then now not, even though it is time thing, but still.
You poke
Double
Jack.
checking.
Yeah, you poke Jack in his stomach, and he tickles and he giggles.
He's the Pillsbury doughboy.
But yeah, he hands you some cookies. It's like, I like you. Have some free ones. But remember the first one's free, so the second and the third one, but that's not the point. The first batch is free.
So what if I take 10 cookies? Are there 10 free because they are the first batch?
Give me a charm roll. I'm not gonna set a DC. Let's just see how successful you are. No, I gave you 3. 3 should be enough. No, off with you, you greedy
Hey.
fuck. Go.
I'm just checking what the words you said.
Problem is, though, is now you know that Jack is alive. Now all of you are gonna be sitting there going, "Oh shit, are we gonna watch him die?" When does Jack die? Amethyst, what are you
Later.
doing?
I'm still following the living cookie.
So you don't even realize
making...
that Cassie and Azalea had disappeared.
No, because I was focused on
Wait.
what we were doing.
Is there still a trail of... I'll go follow the trail again. With a quick step this time.
Oh, okay. Cassie, do you want cookies from Jack as well?
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Do you want cookies? You want cookies? Are you with that weird with the one with the red hair, with the red and pink hair, and it smells like cinnamon?
No.
Give me a charm roll.
A charm roll? Okay.
Yep.
I got a 14.
Alright, fine. Did you want the special cookies too? Special cookies.
Yeah.
I had to pick my words very carefully there because I almost said something. I almost said another word for cat, and I was like, no, don't say that out loud.
Kitty cat.
Yeah, that's not the word I was looking for. The word that I was going to say.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat licking themselves on top of your computer. It's adorable. At least they don't push the power button. Anyway, yes.
I've turned off the power button doing anything because of the cats.
Fair enough. Cassie, you have been given 3 num num cookies by Jack.
Can I persuade him to give me more?
How do you persuade them?
I say, hi, I'm Cassie, and I would like more, please, so that way I can share.
All right, give me a charm roll. Difficulty of 10.
I got 10.
Jack's like, do you know what? The last one tried convincing me and stuff. Do you know what? I'm going to give them to you out of spite. Yeah, you can have another 3. And then just make sure you do me a favor though if you do it right. Just go and find the other one with the pink carrots and tell them that Jack gave you an extra 3 cookies.
Okay.
And go. Now,
Cats, you're gonna fall.
Amethyst. The only person who's following the plot.
No,
That's been right.
we lost that a long time ago.
That's a plot.
I mean, to be
Someone
fair,
fell
you
through
throw
German
Skype
space.
plot at us. You throw Skype plot at us, and then we follow the side plot.
It's a plot. No, there is
You-
technically.
You throw shiny, we follow shiny.
I threw
Well, in this case, cookies, but small
at you,
detail.
yes. But it's
No, I'm following a living cookie. That's not a plot.
But it's fine because Amethyst, the cookie takes you left and right and left and up flights of stairs and down other flights of stairs and then round spiral staircases past pictures that look brand new but look really old, which when you were in school they were really old paintings, but these ones look brand spanking new to the point where you can still smell the oil paints on them.
Okay.
So eventually you are taken outside through one of the school's courtyards, which when you were here in the future was a bit more modernized and painted over. Pathways were made from cement. These ones are made from gravel.
Ooh.
There are hedgerows that have been tidily clipped to look like perfect rectangles. There are topiary bushes in the shapes of animals. There's lions and tigers, even though they look the same, but still.
And bears,
So
oh my.
I've either accidentally ended up where we wanted to go anyway, or I've accidentally ended up in the garden.
No, you are led through the gardens or past the gardens. You can smell the roses and all of the like the fragrances of all the flowers drifting through the air, which confuses you because you're supposed to be in the middle of the desert, yet these are green, lush, beautiful gardens. As you get further and further away from them, the smells of beautiful flowers start to dissipate, and the smell of manure starts to get stronger. Azalea, you have decided to double step, yes? Try to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
I say by the time that you actually give me a brains roll, please.
Yeah. 6.
I don't know what die.
8.
Fine. Yeah, you're able to keep track of that. I mean, people are walking over the top of it, but because it looks like bright yellow icing, and you're still trying to figure out where the hell it came from. You're definitely still trying to figure out where the bright yellow icing came from because you didn't put it any icing. So your brain is still following the track because you're still trying to figure out where the fuck did it come from. It's fine, but you can see Amethyst's purple hair in front of you. Cassie,
Mm-hmm.
you give me a brains roll, please. See if you can keep up with the others.
I got a 3.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use my 3 to make it a 6. My 3 adversity tokens.
That'll do it. At one point, you start to slow down and get distracted by like carnivorous plants that are overhanging from the gardens. But as a part of you, you're like, oh, I want to touch. You're like, nope. Can't, nope. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. Gotta go and make fun of Azalea for Jack because he gave me extra cookies, and apparently I have to go and make fun of her for it. So like, no, laser focused, laser focused, laser focused. But Amethyst, the smell, it's a very animalistic smell. It's like going to a petting zoo.
Animal.
So I've ended up following the cookie to the petting zoo.
To the zoo. Also, it's more along the lines of this one. Animal. Drum? Drum?
I don't know.
No drum animal. In control. Anyway.
But I can't do that voice.
All you gotta do is ask. I don't mind. But yeah, Amethyst, you are... They're not cages, there are paddocks. Fences for some of the creatures. There are a lot higher fences for some of the other creatures, but for some of the more docile ones, there are lower fences. And you see students feeding, looking after and maintaining. There are members of staff here, but there are all sorts of different creatures here.
But I'm still following the little animate cookie.
Yep.
Are there any panthers? Do I get distracted?
Are there any panthers? That's right, I'm going through my list. Give me a sec.
Ooh. Maybe.
Also,
maybe
I love how
there might be
we're not
the.
going to split the party became 2 people went off to look at cookies and the third person's still doing the thing and is now a long way away from the others.
I mean, and I am like, to be fair, I split again because I ran after you instead of staying with Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally completely split.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still in the same area. It's something.
We're still doing the same
For
plan.
now.
It's
For
fine.
now.
Brenna, roll me
As long as not someone ends in a different time, we're fine.
Yeah, Brenna, roll me a d6. Please.
D6.
Yes, please.
I got 1.
Okay, now roll me a d4.
I got a 4.
Sorry, species, then actual animal. There are multiple different creatures here. There are horses with wings. You obviously, but you know what those are, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
There are ponies. There are ponies here in multiple different colors. Purples.
Oh, that one's got a cutie mark.
You saw where I was going with this.
Yes.
Yes, there's purple ones, there's blue ones, there's earth type colored ones. And oddly, they can talk to each other, which is really weird. There's some with horns. Then you start getting into the... Is there a pink one too? Yes, there's a pink one. You start getting towards some of the cats. Some with jewels in the middle of their foreheads. Some of them small, some of them large. And as you walk past one of them, you just hear like this strange, almost cat-like buffering sound. And you feel like you're being watched.
Okay, I look to see what kitty is staring at me.
You see nothing at all.
Sorry, the Tism needs to know if I see nothing at all, as in I can't even see the garden anymore, or if I see nothing at all, as in I can't see what's making a noise.
Okay, you can still see the garden. Yes, you can still see the people. Yes, inside the little paddocky area that's sealed off. It's a big cage, and it has a lot of space, but you don't see anything inside the cage. Is that better?
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Welcome.
thank you. Tism is happier.
No, you're fine. I would have freaked you out if I turned around and said you saw nothing.
Well, I mean, I would have wondered why.
Yeah.
So, okay, because I can't see anything, I go back to looking at the trail I'm following of the little cookie.
Now the thing is, as you're stood there trying to figure out what you're being stared at, this is where Azalea kind of catches up with you. Hands filled with cookies, with Cassie kind of carefully picking up the rear.
Yay, we're all back together again, kind of.
Together again.
You didn't do the rest of the song.
Because I can't remember the rest of the song, that's my problem. I realize I didn't, that's why I had to stop.
To be fair, that's the only bit I can remember as well.
But, oh, Rosalia, what do you say when you meet Amethyst?
Sorry, what?
When you meet Amethyst, what do you say?
I got cookies. You know that ghost that we had when we met whenever we were like, the day of entrance of the school.
Mm-hmm.
He's alive.
Oh, cool. Oh shit. He's alive now.
Yeah, I poked him
Oh.
and didn't phase through.
That means he's always been here. Literally always been here.
And he's selling special cookies. And says she gives one to Amethyst, one of the special cookies.
Okay, I sniff it to see if it's as special as it was in our time.
You can't tell because the ingredients over a couple of 100 years would have changed.
Yeah, but if it's as special in the same way that the ones that were made in our time were special, I would be able to tell.
Wait. As I see Amethyst do that, can I try it as well?
The pair of you just want to sniff the cookies.
I want to see if I can recognize ingredients, like see if there's like because it's a different time. See what ingredients they're actually using.
Okay.
Ah.
So if Amethyst wants to do it, it will be brains roll with no advantage. Actually, for Amethyst, it would be a brains roll difficulty of 15. And for Zazalia, I will take that down to difficulty of 10.
I got 18.
Never mind. Zazalia.
I have a D8. That's a 6.
Zazalia is more preoccupied with wanting to eat the cookie after smelling
she accidentally inhales the cookie.
So sniffing it too, just sniffs it so hard, all you hear is boom. You know when something gets stuck up a vacuum cleaner and you just hear it just go boom.
We have a lot of very cartoon moments in this school.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Cassie, you walk up just in time to see Zazalia sniff a cookie up her nose.
Literally.
Quit snorting the cookies and you'll be fine.
But Amethyst,
Now question.
What?
Is the cookie actually gonna take effect when I Yes. I mean, I probably have coughed it up again and like got it into the correct hole afterwards, but
Ew.
That's what she said.
Ew. Ew.
what? I'm confused.
If you sniffed it up your nose.
Yeah,
Got all
you choke on it.
crumbs in your nose.
I'm sorry, but anything that goes up your nose to the point where it gets vacuumed up there, that is coming out covered in some green goop.
But it never came out of my mouth.
Oh wait, does that mean Zazalia sniffed it and then swallowed it whole? Oh.
It crumbled in the process. I would think. I would hope.
Do you mean you sniffed it and you just sniffed harder so that it went down the back of your throat?
I mean, it's not great to have just a cookie stuck in your nose constantly.
Well, no, I agree with that, but...
I feel like Zazalia is having this conversation actually with Amethyst, because Amethyst is like, I know what's in this thing, you don't. And you just sniffed it.
I mean, I can also carve it up, but I don't think that's gonna be enjoyable for a lot of people. And also, it would be a waste of cookie.
Precisely.
It's not cookies, though.
I didn't. I was gonna sniff it and just see if I could recognize it, and then I kind of went too excited to eat the cookie.
Okay, so at this point, do I know What do I know about what's in it?
Oh, it's the exact. I mean, it's less evolved ingredients, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the exact same stuff.
Is it the exact same stuff as the stronger of the three that we had in our time, or is it the exact same stuff as the weaker of the three?
Oh, what do you mean, like mellow yellow?
Or the middle one.
Middle, okay. I'm going to relay that information to Zizi and just be like, you remember the cookies from our time, the three strengths? Middle.
Yeah, the one that
Middle strength.
the one that you accidentally ate and you kind of wee.
Lost an entire day, yes. Well, it's not the strong one, it's the middle one.
I think I only had the light one last time.
Yeah, but I've never had anything like that before.
No, I think I had. I think you accidentally had the strong one. I just had the light one last time.
If you had the light one and were hugging a cactus, that's concerning.
It's fine because Zazalia, it starts to kick in, and now you have the overpowering urge to climb over the fences to hug the animals.
God no.
Sure, I'll go try to climb a fence. She is probably accidentally gonna choose the highest fence, but that's a small detail.
That's fine.
So the one with the invisible animal that was growling at me earlier.
Yep. It's fine, but it's also break time, so you guys can deal with the consequences of your actions when we get back from break.
I didn't eat a cookie.
I mean, I didn't want to eat the cookie, but then I couldn't resist, and then ouchie nose, and yes.
See you guys in a sec. Right, it's time for us to get up, get stretched, to go to the bathroom. While I'm on break, I'll be playing 3 minutes of ads. I know this suck. Please bear with it. Let's be turn off pre-roll ads. It's like an hour or so that anybody coming in doesn't have to worry about Twitch's forced pre-roll ads. So I'll see you all. Oh, fuck. I'll see you all in a moment. Won't be long. I fucking pushed mute before I was supposed to. See you in a sec. Meat, crimsons and sheep. Meat, crimsons. It doesn't work. Rawr. Rawr. Hello, sister dearest.
Hello, sibling of mine.
How's it? Well, we're all good, thank you, my friend. Rawr. What's this trying to outsit you? Broadcast. I'm done. One void donut, please. Oh.
I can't make the donut though. She's doing a bake.
Rawr.
Currently, the void is a croissant.
A void croissant.
She's not a full donut. She's void croissant.
Void croissant.
She can do full donut. She can do a real proper circle if she really wants to.
Yeah. I mean, it could make it worse.
I mean, you make a good point, Chloe.
I mean, the funny thing is, though, Kess, it could make it worse and go. Somehow, I think Brendan might win that one.
You want me to?
Yeah, I might give you. I might
just for fun. Well, mind you, no, you're putting this on YouTube. I'll behave. I'm not on camera. I'm on an avatar, so if I do it, it'll get you into trouble. It'll break TOS. So we'll save it for when you're not putting it on YouTube.
We'll wait until like the weekend or something. We'll wait until like.
Yeah. I don't want to get your YouTube banned when you're only just getting regular uploads. That would be really mean of me.
I didn't realize I am quite a fair distance behind with uploads as well, so I got to check to see which ones I haven't done.
Yeah.
I thought I'd caught up, but apparently not.
I mean, Chloe's not wrong about it being a one-night offer. Not even a one-night offer, really. It's a one-incident offer.
Yeah, a friend did. I guess how you don't like waiting. Don't give me that. Watch this, right? Right. I can make Kess's eyes roll all the way from here. You ready? Ready. Be patient, young lady. That just made Kess go, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends if they have the same issue I have with not liking what being told what to do. If they have, it'll just make it worse.
No, Kess just doesn't like just doesn't like being told to be patient. That's the problem.
I love how this ice cream is telling me to wait 10 minutes before you eat it, so it softens up a little bit. I'm like, if I'm gonna leave this outside the fridge for 10 minutes, it's gonna be completely defrosted. What? Is it?
Oh yeah. Like my container was soggy when it wasn't even halfway down.
Oh, fair. Was it good though?
Oh, fucking hell, Crimson. Chloe's like, I'm gonna take orders from a tub of fucking ice cream. That was me adding a creative flourish, shall we say.
You
have rain.
Yes, landed.
Also, I found something.
What?
Time for a wet happy.
I'm not gonna go dance in the rain. I'm very tempted to, but no.
Wet happy.
I mean, the condensation from the ice cream will make you wet.
Yeah. I love the blinking from dark.
I don't know how dark that is. I think Doc's got a nerve, frankly. You're the worst of all of us, my dear.
What, for making blue wet? Don't you dare.
I know. For making jokes out of things that really, really, really can't be ignored.
Oh dear. Also, I found the lyrics to the song we were all singing earlier, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Together again. Gee, it's good to be together again. I found them because it pisses me off. I just can't imagine that you've ever been gone. It's not starting over, it's just going on. Yeah, I found it.
Yay.
But the one I found is the one from the new Muppets movie. So it's together again.
Again.
Yeah.
But Muppets on Broadway though.
But this is the Muppet.
Muppets on Broadway. It's the best one.
Yeah, but
No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's be honest. We all know the best one is Muppets Treasure Island. What was that face? You don't like Muppets Treasure Island?
I don't think it's the best one.
Well, which one's the best one in your opinion then?
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, okay. Look, to be fair, I didn't get to watch that until I was an adult.
Oh shit! Oh, that's true.
Because reasons.
Yeah,
so
I know. Right? It's okay.
I don't have the same attachment to it.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
But yeah, Muppets. For me, it's Muppets Christmas Carol, then Muppets Treasure Island.
See, I watched Treasure Island over and over and over and over, and I watched Broadway over and over and over and over and over.
Chloe, I know the answer to this one. When Michael Caine did the Muppets, the reason Muppets Christmas Carol, the reason it works so well is because he played the role straight. He played the role like he would if he was in a Christmas Carol movie. He played it completely straight. He said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to play it properly. I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to do it like I'm going to pretend the Muppets aren't Muppets. I'm going to pretend they're other actors, and I'm going to do this seriously. That's why his Scrooge works so well. And then
Wait. Hang on. Are you telling me that the Muppets aren't real?
Your hands.
I'm not surprised.
They're very well, sweetheart. But what I'm saying is that he treated them as like fellow actors instead of Muppets.
But they are actors.
But what I'm saying is he was treating them like they were on Broadway, posh National Theatre actors.
You mean he was treating them like they were classically trained? Okay,
Yeah,
I understand.
That's how that one works. And then Tim Curry, if you tell by his facial expressions and everything else, instead of him treating himself like he was a human actor, he treated himself as a Muppet. That's why that one works so well.
This is the problem when you have method actors, by the way.
Yeah. Am I a Muppet?
No, you're just a teenage dirtbag.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Ryan.
Iron
Maiden, baby, with you. Dirtbag.
You've taken photos of the leak? That is sensible, Bob.
The leak? You did? Why? You could have cooked it.
They have a water leak on a road nearby. And the water company are being rubbish and not like accepting that they need to do something about it.
Oh, never mind.
No, it wasn't a vegetable on the right.
Yes! Yes, Chloe, you're a Fraggle, yes. Yep, that's definitely a leak. That's pretty substantial as well.
Down a Fraggle Rock. Dun, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo.
Oh, it's actually starting to damage the road as well. Yeah, that's pretty clearly starting to damage the road.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna say something. So, like we said earlier, all of the money that I get for this paycheck is coming with me and the family for when we go on I tried so fucking hard.
Okay. So, I help. I do a help. You're okay. I do a help. So, folks.
Oh, Brenda, I can do a help.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody, for today and the rest of the week, you give Dark all the bits, all the subs, and everything else, and that way, in a little while, he can give his kids and him a vacation away from the house. And they can all go enjoy a nice vacation in a hotel that is tiny friendly. So,
it's the first time ever. The first time ever.
And
They've never had a holiday away. They've had days out, but they've never had a holiday. So yeah,
and
be nice
when
to
you when you do the incentives, that also will help towards the vacation away from a staycation.
And also, you, as well as that, you get to see us play the game and fuck with Dark, and you get to if you hang out on Sunday and you do stuff, you get to have your name put on a stone in the subscriber and supporter garden.
Yeah.
So there's always other things. You get things back. We don't. This is not pennies just for nothing. This is pennies where you get a redeem back as well. Because Dark believes in doing that.
Yeah. So, my friends, is everybody ready? So, Amethyst, is you ready?
Yes.
Cassie, are you ready?
Hang on. Mi uno momento.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Also, for anybody wondering why I'm copying it a second time, it's because otherwise it doesn't show up on my side.
Yeah, it's aggravating. It was they changed the API so bots didn't show up, which is wonderful, but
It also stops things you want to show up.
yes. Judging by the looks that Blue's just pulled, Lord has just like whipped his dick out or something. Just sit there, just like helicoptering it. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's all good, it's all good, Cass, because I know where you're gonna be. Bum 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 bum.
But I'm good to go if you want to ask that.
Cool. That's been a dick. It's funny. It's just when I get mad, I'm either gonna get hugged or punched. It's gonna go one of two ways.
I'm first gonna make you the fake security of hugging you, and then just
Just gonna hug, and then all of a sudden, like, let me just drop into the floor holding my nuts. I'm still gonna drive yet, Blue. I'm still gonna drive yet.
Yeah, don't do it until you get back to the house. That's the thing. Just driving. Save violence for back to the house. Also, lure them into a false sense of security first. Be nice to them for like a random amount of time, and then just out of the blue when they're least expecting it.
I mean,
literally out of the blue.
I mean, literally, the violence will be coming out of the blue.
I mean, to be fair, it probably is going to happen when I even myself don't expect it.
Be sitting next to Blue having a conversation. The tick's just gonna go. Tick's like, I remember shit. Bang.
Yeah.
Just remind me to sit Blue in a chair by themselves so I can like stay away. So I don't get Blue's like, haha, slap, damn it. It's fine. There's room enough on the sofa for me to sit on the other side of it.
Anyway.
I mean, it can just reach.
Shit. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Oh, I've got board games and stuff and everything. And I don't mean just like board games for like kids board games. I got like Jaws and shit. It's gonna be fun.
Of course it's gonna be fun. You're gonna see your friends.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exhausting but fun.
Exhausting,
You're gonna
yes.
see friends in Faceland, you know? Actual deep dirtbag space.
Also, Brenna, I'm just gonna say it here because otherwise I'm gonna forget. We do actually have to plan a day as well.
Yes, we do. We do need to do that, yes.
Because it's only a month away, so
yes. My problem is at the moment I don't know whether my car's gonna be fixed or not.
that's fair. I mean, we can also change it around a bit.
I'm hoping that it's gonna be sorted before then. But
I hope so for you as well, because otherwise it's gonna mean that you don't have a car for like 5 more weeks, and that's not great.
this has been going on for 4 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've had problems with the car since day one. This particular problem I've had since day one. And for absolutely ages, they told me that it was my fault for not driving the car enough and that it was the batteries. And it's taken all of this time for the RAC to turn around, who are like a recovery service, because I don't know if they're in Europe or not, to turn around and say, yeah, no, it's not your batteries, love. If your engine's turning over, it's not your batteries. Because that requires a lot more effort. And it's doing that without even a sputter. And then they tested it for ages without turning the engine over so that it would prove categorically that it wasn't the batteries. And they were like trying to get it to open the boot and open the boot and open the boot. And sometimes it would. And sometimes it'd open the boot properly and deploy the RAM. And other times it wouldn't. And there was no logical reason. And then they found a physically broken section that there's a thing that for soft close, obviously the boot comes down automatically, and it has a thing that's supposed to hook the boot door and pull it in properly, and the thing that's supposed to do that is broken.
Oh.
Right.
But also when they spoke to the company that did all the work on it, they turned around to RAC and said, "Oh, yeah, we're upgrading the gas RAM thingy. My brain doesn't want to work. Chloe, engineer for me, please. The things that push the boot up that have gas in them. That'll do. Thank you. Yeah, those things. Apparently they're changing those on all of the ones like mine as well, because apparently there's also a fault with those. But when I spoke to the company pretended they didn't know anything about that, because nobody from there has actually spoken to me about it. So they made out they didn't know anything about that. That's what they told RAC.
Fine.
So there's at least one physical fault and possibly two.
Right. We has everybody ready to roll.
Yes.
So it is time for us to be ready to roll. So, you do it again. Is he helicoptering his dick again?
No, he was making sounds, and I looked at him and I was like, "What? I'm not a cute kitty cat." No.
Cutie.
No.
Yes. Right.
Maybe.
So, Zazalia, you're having to fight the overpowering urge to climb this entire structure to get inside because you know there's something in there. You can hear it purring.
I want to pick a purpur. Do we have anything eatable here?
Lord secured that area before he started making fun of you.
I think he's lucky this time around.
So,
Is Lord saying things about cute kitty cat? You tell Lord from me. You tell Lord from me that both me and Shadow are of the opinion there's no such thing as a cute kitty cat. We all have teeth and claws.
yes, talking of teeth and claws, Amethyst, Cassie, you're watching Zazalia climb the fence to get inside. Amethyst, you have no idea what it is. All you know is you feel something staring at you. It's staring at you and purring.
And I know we're in the cat zone.
Yep.
Can I use my broom to try and sweep at ZZ to try and knock her down from the fence? Gently, but like so like the bristle end of the broom.
Right.
To try and sweep her.
You're gonna sweep me off.
I'm gonna try.
They're gonna sweep you off your feet.
Well, I was thinking more like off the fence, but sure, off the feet too.
I mean, I can still cling onto it with my arms.
I need a flight roll. What is your broom type, Amethyst?
My broom type, that's a question. Hang on. My broom is a Heartwood Helper. I have Hawthorn and I have Steel. One is plus Brain and one is plus Grit.
And what does your broom do? Does your broom give you any bonuses?
Succeed at a check. If I succeed at a check, an ally of my choice receives an adversity token.
Oh. In that case, then, can the pair of you, Amethyst and Zazalia, give me flight rolls, please?
Flight?
Flight. You're mainly because you're trying to climb and run as quickly as you can up the side of this thing, Zazalia. And it's kind of obvious why Amethyst needs to give me flight. Kitty! Kitty! Kitty!
I got a 10. That's my maximum. I got a 10.
Cool. Amethyst? No, Amethyst is Zazalia.
19.
Holy shit.
Dang it. Sorry. The dang it wasn't because of y'all.
Amethyst?
No, it's fine. It was actually very much fitting in this case, I think.
Amethyst, you've just watched Zazalia. You've gone to go and get them. By the time you've gone to sweep her out of the way, just gone. And I mean, like, gone. How she moves as quickly as she did, you have no idea.
I'm just looking at my broom as if to go, the fuck?
Yeah.
like literally examining it to work out how did she phase through it or something.
Well, Cassie is currently like stood at the bottom, just looking up and going, "Oh shit." Looks like Cassie is getting the first aid kit ready.
I the first aid the aid kit is not for y'all.
First aid. Who's the first aid kit for then?
For my kit.
It's for Cassie's self. I thought they were getting stitches ready for somebody, but that's fine. Zazalia, you are moving alarmingly quick. inside and outside of but as you touch down on the ground inside of this cage, it has trees inside, soft like bark like like stuff. The ground is soft and bark like, and you can feel something staring at you and purring.
Can I walk toward the purpur?
Yeah.
It is not gonna end well.
I just love how we've all completely forgotten about the freaking little cookie guy. This point. It's a good job they're leaving a trail of icing everywhere.
It just
I
proves...
mean, as long as it's not as hot as it currently is here, the icing is also gonna stay.
It's fine. You want to try and find the kitty, Zazelia?
Yes. Yes, please.
Give me a give me a grit roll. Difficulty of 6. Yeah, grit's difficulty of 6.
Where's my dice? There's my dice.
Also, Brenna, don't forget to take your adversity token because you failed the roll against
Oh yeah.
Zazelia. 1.
Yes.
Everything in this cage starts to be very vibrant and colorful. The greens are more luminous as you start to look for the kitty. The browns are more vibrant.
Can I climb a tree and start petting the branch?
I have no problem with this. So Amethyst on the outside is just watch you kind of drop down to the inside, climb a tree, and start sitting there just going, slowly stroking the wood. Yeah. Yep.
You could just have said branch instead.
I forgot the word branch, and then the only word that came to my head was wood.
A likely story.
No, I know. Massive brain fart.
Real. I'm just.
My brain went doo 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 doo. Yeah,
Wait, your brain plays Windows to you?
Yep. Why wouldn't it?
I suppose it's an improvement on a Nokia 3310.
But Zazelia, you're sitting there stroking the branch, just clinging onto the tree with one hand.
Good tree. You're a good tree.
Do you know it's a tree or do you think it's a cat?
It's a tree. It doesn't have fur.
Yeah, but they ate the cookie.
True, but she also just saw Cookie start walking a second ago. She wasn't in the neighborhood, it was not Cookie yet, but...
No, she's very much she knows that the kitty cats have fur and that the trees have bark, and the bark means the tree is more like a dog than it is a cat. So that's fine.
Oh, I see. So she thinks the trees are dogs now. Okay, got you.
Oh no! So if Zazelia throws a stick for the tree thinking it's a dog, she's thinking that she's throwing another dog for the dog.
Oh god.
Oh no.
You know the cookie was effective when you start getting confused to that degree.
Can I go start running to see if the tree chases me?
Please tell me she runs into whatever the purring, growling thing in the background of the page is. That nobody can see.
I think I need a flight.
Oh, still. Oh.
I need
It's over its tail or something.
I need a flight roll from Zazelia then, please.
I forgot there was something else in here.
Oh, it's the cookie's affecting real life blue too now.
14.
14. You run, you frolic, you sprint, you enjoy it, but as you turn around, the tree it moved. Yeah.
The tree is indifferent to you.
Yes, the tree is indifferent to you, but it did move. But it only moved because there was a strong wind.
Or Cecilia thinks it moved because there's a different space between her and the tree because she forgot that when you run away from something, that because in her brain the tree should have followed, but it wasn't
So she thinks
there.
She thinks it ran away from her.
Yes.
Oh, poor Cece.
Oh no!
Aw.
Does that mean that Zizi's gonna be sad because she thinks she scared the tree?
Okay, she's
Maybe.
going to trip over a panther tail in a second and she'll be fine.
She's gonna run back to the tree.
Okay, give me another flight roll, please.
Where's my scissors?
One. You run full pelt back to the tree, tears in your eyes, thinking you upset the tree and that it ran away from you. Arms outstretched. As all you hear as you run forward is a loud, guttural, yelping screech from something large and invisible as you trip over it and go face first into the bark of the tree. You have bloodied your nose.
Okay. I'm going to look around for some plants to do first aid with.
I mean, Cassie's got a first aid kit. She's just trying to figure out what to do with it. So, I mean,
Can I make it worse?
really?
Your face, love.
Can it be that she thinks that the tree had her trip because the tree was mad?
Please tell me you start arguing with it. You're going to start arguing with the tree then, are you?
Maybe.
Go on then. Go nuts.
Like I'm sorry if I scared you, but also don't let me trip you, trip you, whatever, because it hurts. So please don't do that again. I know you were upset because I scared you, but no, not allowed.
So it's just like, you know,
The tree's not talking to
yeah,
you.
all you see is like in subtitles, it just says tree makes tree noises.
No, don't be mad at me. Not allowed.
Again, the wind rustles through the leaves.
How would you feel if you accidentally fell over?
A couple of twigs fall out of the branches up above you and land on the ground next to you.
See, you will also not like it, so please don't do that again. And then we can be friends again. And she pets the tree again.
So I just need to take a moment to appreciate then leaf. Thank you for that,
no.
Crimson. That was very pleasing.
Sorry, Crimson just says in chat, at this point the tree is going to come to life, turn around and say you brought this all to yourself, and then leaf. Oh.
Wow.
Oh. But Amethyst, while you are arguing with the tree, everyone that you have drawn a crowd.
Amethyst?
Not Amethyst, sorry. This is it's because I'm looking at you trying to figure out what you're. I was about to ask you what you do next, but I needed to deal with Zazalia first. Zazalia, you have drawn a crowd, a big crowd, who are watching you argue with a tree and lose.
Wait, I'm losing?
Yep. Well, you're the one with the Well, you're the one with the nosebleed currently. Cassie,
There's one there, look.
Yeah.
you've gotten your first aid kit. Amethyst is trying to figure out. You can tell that Amethyst is trying to figure out ways of trying to stop the bleeding. How would you like to get the first aid kit up to Amethyst? Because currently Amethyst is flying.
I'm flying? When did this happen?
You're on your broom still, remember?
I didn't say I was on my broom. I said you used it to sweep.
Oh, I thought you were flying it.
I mean, I guess I can be, but that wasn't what I was getting at.
Oh, okay. You
I already stepped on her broom to try to get over the thing to.
Yeah, I thought you were flying on the broom when you were trying to grab Zazalia.
I said I wanted to sweep her.
Yeah, I had this image of you like flying backwards and just like trying to sweep them off.
I mean, that
why you
works.
did flight. Now at least I understand why. I love how your brain works.
I thought you were gonna fly it and then like just gonna like sweep them as you went by, like ha, bonk.
Just envisioning like standing at the bottom and then using it as an actual broom.
No, I like the fact that that's not where the logical part of my brain went.
There's the logical part.
It's the logical part. Shut up.
Wait,
You
there's
try
your
to
brain.
again.
Shut up. Oh.
So,
Rude.
Dark, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Azalea is in the petting zoo area,
Inside the
right?
cage, yeah. Arguing with a tree.
Okay. Okay, so I want to hop over the fence and start kind of like cleaning up Zazalia's face from the nosebleed and like just take like a wad of gauze
Okay, can I ask you a
and
quick...
like pick it up.
Okay, that's fine. I've got no problem with that one. How do you plan on hopping this fence, considering the fact that Zazalia had to climb it?
Well, there was just a gate next to it that was open, but I didn't notice.
Just like hop and pulling.
Oh,
Like,
God.
hop in.
Could you just imagine? I'm actually, Cassie, give me an intelligence difficulty of 3. Not intelligence.
Intelligence?
Not intelligence. Brains difficulty of
Brain?
3. Yeah, I'm thinking of D&D now. Yeah, brains
Fine.
difficulty of 3. 5. Yeah, there's a door. There's a keeper's gate. It says caution, keep out, keeper only. It's a gate that leads to a gate, so it's like a gate that leads to a tiny room, so you can close the gate. So yeah, so Amethyst, Amethyst, what are you doing, my dear?
Getting stressed about the fact that it says keeper only, but we also need to go inside, but also it says keeper only. Having a bit of an existential crisis.
I mean, interior, you're a keeper of one of the animals in the cage.
Are you saying I'm your keeper?
I mean, I didn't have to make this comment. This kid.
That's fine, but Cassie don't give a shit.
Amethyst tends to be the person that keeps the party together.
Yeah. So you're the one that keeps them together, and Lottie's the one that progresses the plot.
Yeah.
And I bring cookies.
Cassie, you walk up to Zazalia and she's still fully arguing with the tree. Fully arguing with the tree.
Well, I mean, at the tree. The tree's not responding.
Yeah.
The tree is categorically ignoring her, as trees tend to do.
Yes. So Cassie, as you start to like stick the gauze up their nose to make sure that they can breathe properly and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a grit roll, please? A difficulty of 8.
8.
Yes, please.
Oh, I got an 8.
Yay!
You feel hot breath on your neck.
Creature, let me do this real quick, and then I'll be out of your cage.
Can you give me a charm roll, please? Just a straightforward charm roll. No difficulty. Let's just see how or fuck off out the room.
No, I'm sorry.
I know, my dear. I just thought it was funny. I was like, hey, give me a charm roll, and I was like, I thought Panda was like, no, fuck you.
Wait, what's the difficulty?
There isn't one. I just want to see how successful you are.
Okay.
So just roll your charm die.
Okay, well I got a 4.
On what?
So I'm inaccessible.
4
On
on
a D20.
a 4 on a D20. Oh no.
Wait, but I got pluses because I have lilac wood, changeling hair, and the Slav sleeper.
Oh, how are you using your broom to that's going to give you the bonuses then?
I don't know. I was just saying, like, there's pluses there.
Hang on, what was that, Blue?
Are you also gonna sweep my feet?
I guess so.
I don't know.
He's dusting off.
I feel like this would snap me out of my existential crisis, and I would start doing the take action thing and come through the keeper gates after all.
Yeah, I think from the outside you can see the animal footprints, like where the indentations of the animal is, start to get closer to Cassie, even though she's just like, nah, leave me alone. You don't know, the creature is getting closer and you can see the indentations. Amethyst, what do you want to do?
I wanna go inside and use my magic to try and calm the kitty down.
What's your grit die?
12.
All right, roll me your grit die, please. Difficulty of 6, to see if you can get through the gate without issues.
7.
Well, shit. You managed to fight past it. And I know my friends need me. Is it my friends need me, or this is my circus, this is my monkeys?
Pretty much that one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's a bit of both. It is that my friends need me, but it's more, oh Jesus, if I don't intervene, something really bad's gonna happen.
I think first of all, you opened the first gate really aggressively, but then kind of realized you did it too aggressive, then like gently close it too, just like very gently.
Yeah.
Then place everything back. The second one, you're a bit more like, okay, and then open it. Yeah. Actually, can you give me a brawn roll, please? Just straightforward brawn roll.
That's a 1 out of 6.
Okay, because the inner door is on a spring, so as you really, you're like, no, this one's fine. It's not a spring. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. You literally go, "Huh!" You push it, and then as you take a step forward, the door comes back.
Ouch.
So now you've taken a door to the face.
Another nosebleed.
Yes. But Zazalia, you see the door fighting Amethyst.
He's gonna come to help because the door is having a go at him.
Can I
Solve
start
the
arguing
problem
with
by
the door to not hurt my friends?
That's fine. Start arguing with the door. I mean, Cassie's going to chase after you.
So we solved the problem by getting hit in the door in the door by a face.
I mean, you can be close to the door.
So, Zazalia, what do you say to the door?
Well, that is frightening me. You shouldn't hurt other people.
Door noises.
No, don't argue back to me. You just shouldn't do that. They did nothing wrong to you, so you shouldn't hurt them.
You hear like the springs in the door creak.
What did I just say? You cannot argue with me. And just being like meh 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 also is arguing back.
Amethyst and Cassie, you're watching Zazalia argue full force with this door.
I'm mostly holding my nose and saying ouch.
Yes, Panda.
Can I fuck with Azalea and be like, me, 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 me?
I thought you were gonna say you want to fuck the door.
No. Not in this timeline.
Today, that kind of stuff happens.
I love how it's no, I won't know that. No, not in this timeline specifically.
Not in this timeline.
This is when that stuff happens. Telling you.
You want to screw with Azalea so she argues with the door more, yeah? Give me a bronze roll versus Azalea's grit. So Azalea, I need you to roll grit versus Cassie's brains.
Shoot.
Well, while they're doing that,
Yes.
can I see the footprints still chasing Cassie?
Give me a. How? I'm gonna give you a choice. Which stat would you use and why?
Probably my brains, because I'm trying to investigate despite my head hurting from her nose being smashed by a door.
Cool, no problem. Blue. Cassie, what'd you get?
I got a 4. I got a 4 on a D4, sir.
Well, you beat Blue's 1. So your me works. So Azalea, you think the door is giving you more shit.
Did it make you feel how what she just did to her?
Meanwhile, I got 17.
Thank you. How do you make the door sorry? I haven't forgotten about your roll, Brand, don't worry.
I know.
Blue, what do you do
Can I
with the door?
open it fully and just let it go? Maybe slightly push it, like close quite hard.
I'm moving out the way.
I was about to say, technically Amethyst is still on the other side of the door, so if you let go of it, it's going to slam straight in their face again.
I'm moving out the way.
Okay. Into the enclosure or back up against the other door?
Into the enclosure, because obviously I was looking at the situation with the cat and I can't do anything about it if I've gone out of the door.
Cool, just checking. Azalea, as you shut the door, it slams, which means everything vibrates. Everything vibrates.
Yeah, how did you feel that? That doesn't feel nice, does it now?
Cassie?
All of us are vibrating? Walked yourself into that one, Dark.
I didn't walk myself into anything vibrating, thank you very much. Me.
Me. Wait, huh? Wait, huh? I lost my
I like the fact that you just saw it go chugga. Oh fuck, where'd it go? It's fine. But Amethyst, you see the outline of this giant feline type creature. Big thing. You can see its outline. Like shimmering. Its camouflage is near perfect. But because of the way you're stood and because of the vibrations, you're able to see the actual outlines of this creature.
Okay. Because I don't want to upset it, I'm gonna like stand not aiming eye contact where its eyes would be, and just hold my hand out like I would to Shadow, so like knuckles first, so that it can sniff me, and so very, very gently, sort of head not looking head on, because I hate that if they don't know you. So like, but in a very, I'm not threat, but I might be friend kind of way.
Very much hiccup and toothless.
Yeah.
This is going to go either very well or very badly. What role should I pick?
Well, I also have a question, Dart.
Yes, Panda.
Is it just the cat in the enclosure, or is there like another animal in there?
As far as you can tell, it's just a big kitty cat. Brenna, this is either going to be a grit roll or a charm roll.
Grit, I've got more in. My charm is real low.
What's your grit die?
My grit die is a D12.
You're going to need to give me full dice roll to be able to do this. The creature is aggravated because there's 3 of you in here. Zazalia has kicked up a fuss by arguing with things in it. Zazalia has slammed the door shut, which means everything has vibrated and caused more aggravation. So this big kitty cat is pissed.
I got a 7, but I have 4 adversity tokens, so I can take it to a 13.
7
No,
plus 4.
No, I can take it. That's only 11, isn't it? Sorry, it doesn't matter.
But
I miscounted.
But you can
What do you need to reach?
12.
A minimum of 12.
Well, we have 11. We still have 1 shared one, so then you're at 12.
Okay.
Yeah, that's...
If you both
So then
are
the
right
meat
with
is
that.
meat, so... Yeah?
Yep, that works.
Amethyst, you reach your hand out, closing your eyes, avoiding eye contact, hand slowly reaching forwards. You can feel the hot breath coming out of this creature's nostrils as it inches closer and closer to you. And that is where we're going to end this week.
Of course.
Why do I have a feeling a certain someone is just gonna appear, just drop kick something to get the situation all under control?
Thea's still moving, so because you imagine like the first time Thea comes back, it's just Saf just go no.
Or she is flying on a broom and accidentally falling down into the enclosure as well.
I want to be friends with the kitty. I want the kitty to be like, okay, it's all super stressful, but this one's trying to be nice to me.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Like you're the, you know, like you're the only calm thing in this entire room right now. So I'm gonna go and hang out with you.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
I know you do. Doesn't mean that's what's gonna happen, but I know you understand.
Yes. We need to figure out where we're gonna go, Brenna.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what people are doing.
Oh, Mom is not still alive.
Aloan is on. Aloan is doing Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Just thinking that's somebody we both share.
We did last week as well.
Or Mini Momo is on as well. They're doing some art stuff. And Demon Queen's on. They're doing Final Fantasy. So art stuff, Monster Hunter, or Final Fantasy.
Let's do art stuff. Let's go Mini Momo.
Mini Momo. Okay, cool.
It's also Mini Momo's one away from their follower goal as well.
Oh, okay. Well,
They need 9. They were after 940. They're 1 away. They're 939. So we'll go there. But thank you very much. So we're gonna say hang on, push the wrong fucking button.
Is it because we're still in shared chat?
Yeah, I'll sort it out in a sec. Because I was gonna make sure we said goodbye to everybody first.
Yeah, I just tried to do the thing and it said unable to, and I wasn't sure if shared chat was the reason. Oh.
Yes, it is. Because you can't grab both chats, that's why. So we're gonna say goodbye to everybody in the Discord.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Goodbye.
friends. And I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Yep. Thank you very much for hanging out today. It's very much appreciated. It's been fun. So I will see you all potentially tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. Not sure yet. I got bits and pieces to take care of. Oh, shit. Brenna.
Yeah, it's not letting me raid them.
It's their settings, that's why.
Okay, so Eloan?
Looks like it, yeah. I just gotta, yeah. Looks like they've turned.
Okay.
It looks like they've turned raids off.
They might have had a bad time recently or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that,
fine.
doesn't it? Okay, we'll do Eloan instead then.
Oh, shit, if I can spell. Yeah, there we go. Right, take care, Brenna. Bye.
See you in a minute.
Whoop. Yes, time for me to go. Thank you very much for hanging out today. It's very much appreciated. Love you all. Take care. Bye. Boop.